Now back to the class. So children, actually we are dealing this chapter with what measuring the angles and all those things. But I want to give a clear picture on the protractor. It's not protector. Again, I'm telling you. Last time sir, I made it very clear. It's protractor. Okay, children. So what is the shape of the protractor? It will be a half semicircle. It will be a half circle. It is not nothing but a semicircle, and it has also got some parts. It has also got some parts. Why? What you will be asking me a question. Now, why you are explaining about the protractor? Okay, this is why important which this lesson, because normally when I say the baseline, you will not know what is a baseline. If I say the outer scale, you will not know. So you should know the maths terminologies of the protractor, so that whenever you use such words in the class, it will be easy for you to understand. So keep learning all the new words of the maths instead of having the normal colloquial languages. Start using some mathematical terminologies that will be very useful. Okay, so instead of saying empty, nothing, you can say as zero. Okay, so use like that. Okay, so yes, coming back to the lesson again. So we are going to see the parts or the shape. What is the use of the protractor and what is it? And actually we are going to see. Okay, so this is the half a semicircle. You all know. Okay, again I want to recapitulate. The straight angle is nothing but right angle is nothing but your 90 degree. Okay, so 90 degree, let us take it as this as the thing, and then we try to, because see, I am trying to connect with the symmetric. See, exactly I am dividing this into two halves, and then I am drawing the other two halves. So this is what is called as line of symmetric. Okay, now this point, so see children, this point is called as the origin. Okay, so whenever you draw a line, no children, you keep a dot and you draw a line. So whenever you wanted to measure the angle, you will be definitely able to identify the base ray. Okay, then you will be having the starting point. So keep your protractor here. Exactly, this should go. See, I'm just keeping it. Imagine this is my protractor, and this is the part where this line, there will be a small line which is drawn with a black color to indicate this is the origin of this protractor. Okay, and this round which divides the circle into two halves, so that is called as your baseline. What is that? Baseline. And inside the protractor, you have some degrees. You have some degrees. Degrees means I told you, normally when you measure the things, you say as centimeters, meters, kilometers, and when it's a liquid, you say as liters, milliliters, and all those things. So in the protractor, when you measure the angles, you have to use a word called degree. 90 degree, 80 degree, 45 degree, like that. So inside the protractor, there are two degrees. Okay, see, look at here, inner degree scale. Okay, inner degree scale. So inner degree scale will always starts with 10. Okay, starts with 10, gradually it grows up, and then finally when it reaches here, it will be around 180. Okay, and this is called as what? Inner degree scale. Degree is nothing but your 70 degree, 40 degree, 50 degree, like that. Okay, next comes the outer degree scale. What is that? Outer degree scale. See, in the inner degree scale, it starts at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and reaches to 180. In the outer degree scale, just a ulte of this. Okay, just the reverse of it. It starts by 180 and reaches here 0. So what I am trying to say is that normally when you are measuring the angle, you will be using the inner scale. You will be using the inner scale. Never ever bother about the outside at this point. Okay, so whenever you measure it, always use the inner scale. See, I have just made it as this line of symmetric as 90 degree, and this half I have divided into 45. Okay, so this 45 is nothing but what angle? Yes, you are right. It's an acute angle, and this is your right angle. And when it is more than 90 angle, you call them as obtuse angle. And when it is on a straight line, you call them as straight angle. So these are the four angles where we will be measuring in this protractor. Okay, so protractor has too many numbers, so you have to be